He's got it.
There's the tap.
Joe Rogan gained fame as a sports commentator, television host, and successful stand-up comic.
Then again, I'm not a scientist.
But his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, catapulted him into a stratospheric level of celebrity.
The rumor is always, there's a thing called the Clinton body count.
His candid, often controversial interviews with the famous and infamous are heard and seen by millions each week. When he invited us to join him, we wanted to document the adventure and gave it a name. After loading our stuff into Shadowfax, the I-Team Steed, we cruised out of KLAS, down the Las Vegas Strip, and headed out across the Mojave, bound for Southern California. During the first stop for gas, we spotted a sign that foreshadowed the conversation to come.
Not only am I being monitored, but now I know I'm in trouble.
It's good to be on one's toes for a Rogan interview, so while jamming through the desert, we studied some he'd done before. The one with UFO whistleblower Bob Lazar, of course, and former Navy pilot David Fravor, the guy who chased the famed Tic Tac UFO. We stopped at Edwards Air Force Base to record video for a future project. Edwards plays an outsized role in UFO mythology and has a distinct relationship with its more mysterious cousin in Nevada, Area 51. Once we reached Southern California, we waited to connect with filmmaker Jeremy Corbell, a veteran of the Rogan podcast who knows about its immense reach.
Oh, it's a megaton bomb. I mean, Joe Rogan talking about UFOs openly, fearlessly, and with sincerity, wanting to know the truth, his curiosity, wanting to know the truth. It's epic. It's the largest podcast on planet Earth. It has more views and shares than any other form of media.
Corbell has known Rogan since both were martial artists. After his films, one about Bob Lazar, the other about Skinwalker Ranch, came to Rogan's attention, Corbell arranged for Rogan to interview Lazar and former Navy pilot Dave Fravor. And after appearing on both shows, he knows that Rogan's interest in the subject runs deep.
Joe takes it very seriously. He just wants credible individuals, credible information. So it's great that he's going to be talking with you. You're the Akashic record of high strangeness. So we should be very excited. I think it's cool Joe is using his platform to, help us understand the topic.
Once in the studio, Rogan wasted no time jumping into the heart of the matter.
Great to see you in person. Great to see you too.
The conversation dug into Bob Lazar's controversial story. Rogan believes Lazar. Into the strangeness of Skinwalker Ranch. Rogan is unconvinced. And into the recent history of once secret government UFO studies. We handed over 2 previously unreleased scientific papers written for a project overseen by the DIA. Our website, MysteryWire.com, got a mention too.
Where do you keep that, George?
It's called MysteryWire.com.
Rogan kept the podcast going for more than 3 hours. There was a photo op with a werewolf afterward. The episode was quietly released the following day and needed about 24 hours to reach 1 million views. George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Documents that he had been given when he was